This here is from TN. It seems that Sean Diddy has requested a mistrial in his case. Let's see what we got. Rapper Sean Diddy Combs is accused of several crimes, including not safe for work trafficking, racketeering, and transportation of, let's just say, workers of the night. Combs is currently incarcerated at the Brooklyn Detention Center, and his trial on federal not safe for work charges brings him to Manhattan. So this article here is from June 9th. Apparently, Diddy is still behind bars. Things are worsening for the rapper as a woman has testified against him in court, saying she is still terrified of his name as Diddy dangled her from a 17th floor balcony. I missed that detail, man. I reported on this, but I thought it was like the 3rd floor or something. 17th floor is pretty extreme, if indeed that happened. Now, Combs has once again asked the judge to declare a mistrial in his ongoing not safe for work trafficking trial. His legal team submitted the request after Brianna Bongelin made her bold claims. Diddy's lawyers, in fact, called her story and related testimony from Cassie inaccurate. Alright, man. I mean, if there's no video, there's no real way to prove that happened. Like, dangling someone from a balcony takes a lot of body strength. You gotta pull them back up when you're finished. You gotta make sure they don't fall. I mean, it really depends on Diddy's physical shape at that time. I guess he was younger. I never seen him topless. Maybe he was working out. Maybe he's ripped. I don't know. But let's just think that's a lot of upper body strength to just pull dead weight back up. But I digress. I'm no physicist. Brianna appeared in court on June 4th at the Daniel Patrick Courthouse in New York City and made the shocking revelations. Diddy's lawyers argue that photos taken of her that day show she was in LA, but Diddy was elsewhere. They claim the timeline doesn't match and say the prosecution knowingly allowed false testimony in court. That could be, man. Like, all I gotta do is get somebody in who knows about physics and muscle structure and body weight and see exactly how possible it would be for someone of Combs' relative size to actually pull dead weight up back to the balcony, because obviously she survived. And if she wasn't actually being dangled, as she said, that just means they might have just been kind of, I don't know, having a little scuffle or whatever on the balcony, but she wouldn't have been actually dangled from the balcony, which is the bad thing. I mean, that's horrifying. Obviously, that's terrible if it happened, but it could be kind of an exaggeration, like her shoulders were going off a little bit or something. Not that that's good, but it's not quite dangling someone. They say the judge has not ruled on the mistrial request yet and continue to describe her claims that she's still having nightmares from it today. Which, yeah, if it happened, you'll probably never forget it. So she said specifically, Combs lifted her over the railing for 10 to 15 seconds before pulling her back and throwing her onto patio furniture. I was scared to fall. So, like I said, she's claiming for about 12 seconds or somewhere between 10 and 15, he was actually holding her full weight off a 17th floor balcony. Once you're holding on to someone like that and they're dead weight, I'm just not sure that his arms could fully throw her back up. I don't think they've got her weight out there, but let's assume at least 125 or something. If she was a little thick, though, maybe a little more. So, get the scientists in on this one. I'm kind of iffy on it. But whatever it was, I'm not saying it was good. It could have been a pretty bad thing that happened, just not exactly how she says. Anyway, that's it for now. TN here seems to be pretty straightforward. They seem decent. I think I covered them once or twice before. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.